Alright guys, so last time we built the stand for the potato cannon. Now today, it's time for some upgrades. Something that y'all didn't see was me put on the ignition system, which is basically just a taser module and some batteries. Hooked up in the inside. I do that. And that makes it shoot. So yeah, for today's upgrades, I'm going to be doing two things. The first one is mobility. It's kind of tiring to lug this around everywhere. So I'm going to put some wheels in the front and have it be towed. And the second one is going to be power. So it's going to run off, instead of the hairspray and the air freshener, it's going to run off butane. So yeah, let's get started. Now, this is about everything we need for the wheels part. So they're gonna have two of these wheels up front here. Then I 3D printed some little feet for the back to keep it level, which I will put a level on it. Make sure it's right. So move this. I 3D printed this thing too, which will hold the axle for the wheels, and some screws I just put inside. And this part's gonna attach up here for the wheels. And also, there's nothing more satisfying than getting a design right first try. This, I looked at a single picture and I managed to design it and print it first try. Same thing with this and the holes. All of the screws fit perfectly. It's the best. Okay. Now I have to drill some holes and screw in the screws. Now that I've marked them, time to drill. Jeez, this wood is really hard for some reason. Now to put the thingy on. Alright, now that this is put in, which took way longer than it should have, the screws did not want to go in. I finally got it in by changing screws. So now we need to put in the axle, which will be this, which is actually too small for these wheels. So I had to 3D print some thingies to make it bigger so the wheels can fit. So yeah, we need to cut this down, put the wheels on, and then put these things on. So yeah. Let's see, so one side, and then the wheel. I'm also going to need to keep some room for a nut to keep the wheels from falling off. I don't have any nuts, so I'm going to have to go buy some. I got the axle cut and put in. All that's left is put the thingies on. I don't like how loose that is, but oh well. Put the wheels. And there we go. Now it has wheels. And it can roll. I just gotta put these in. Let's hope I didn't design them to where they're too big. This should fit. It's a good spot. Check how far it is. Pick up literally everything with the magnet. A whopping 1.5 inches. I'm just too good. 1.5 inches. Okay. Now I gotta drill all the way through. Torque up to yes. I stabbed the table. All the way through. Now does this fit? That's tragic. We're gonna have to go bigger. This is already about 1/2 inch. This is already about 1/2 inch. Oh. Perfect. Beautiful. Now I just gotta do the other side. Alright guys. There we go. Got the legs in right here. And what's cool is, say it's on a different layer. Is different like this. The legs, they swivel. They're on a ball swivel joint, whatever it's called. So the legs is swivel to keep it level. Let's put the potato in. Let's put the can in there to see how it looks. That looks amazing. And to move it, you just pick, or I guess those two back things will be secured somehow. But it rolls. Now the next thing is I put a little hitch back here. Goes across like that with that flat bar over there. Go across like that. And attach it to this thing that my uncle gave me. Attach it off to the back. There's some screw holes back there underneath it. And I'm gonna put another hitch to attach the potato cannon to. So you ride the tricycle, whatever it's called, and it tows the potato cannon. So let's do that. Alright guys, I already kind of messed with this and took off a bunch of stuff. So, but now, flip this around. And there are some screw holes, or there's some holes right here. I guess one right here that I'm gonna screw the hitch into to go out and across like that. Try not to hit that thing. So yeah, it'll go out like that. Be a little hole here, or I guess there'll be a hole on this bar, which will fit this bolt inside, and there'll be another bar It goes across the two little feet on the potato cannon that this is welded to. So you can stick it into the hole, and then I'm going to drill a hole in the bolt to put the pin to keep it in. And there's the hitch. It's just that easy. So I need to mark the holes and drill the holes and do all that. I finally managed to get the holes drilled. I messed up the first try, but I got it the second try. Just screw into here, uno screw. And then we do the dos screw. Why you're not screwing in, you're literally lined up. It is literally perfectly lined up. It couldn't be any more perfect, and they're not screwing in. Alright. That took way longer and was way louder than it should have been, but I finally got them in. Okay, so let's flip this back around. It's got a tail. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Find out where to cut it. Right about yeah, right about there looks good. I like right there. Wait. In the circle. The circle will go here. And I'll cut it here. Okay. Now I have to cut. As you can see here, that's going to be the little hitch point. And so the potato cannon will hook on just like this. Another bar going across here. This going up, so whenever it backs up into there, you get the pin and pin it into here so that it stays. It's beautiful. So now I just need to get the bottom piece put on. Get the... Okay. And I'm realizing now I should have moved these things, but I can put it in the back. Just like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then it would go up just like that. So the legs are off the ground, but the wheels are still going. Oh, beautiful. I just need to cut this down. Sure, straight, which I don't really care if it isn't, to be honest. Okay, so I managed to secure the wheels with some more 3D printed spacers and plug type things that are friction fit to the axle, so they're not coming off. So now all that's left is to put the bar here, drill a hole in the bar, and then put the bolt. So I forgot which one it was, so Let's see. I think it was this one. I lied. I have no idea if this is straight. Why don't I measure? So the bolt will go about here in the middle or underneath, and then I'll weld the little hex to the bottom, and the pin, I'll do a hole through there, and there you go. Now I just need to mark stuff. Alright, so I drilled the holes. There's gonna be 3 screws on each side. And then the big hole in the middle is for the nut, for the bolt to go through. Just like that. And so all that's left is to drill the pilot holes for the screws and then screw this in. Alright, I got the bar screwed in, but it turns out, I guess, of course, they weren't perfectly level, so now there's this, which I guess isn't too big of an issue. So all that's left is to weld the bolt, put in this, drill a hole in it for the pin, and then it's done. Let me drill the hole, and then we'll weld. Alright. As you can see, I drilled the hole. I drilled the hole. It would actually like focus. Oh, but you can see the hole. And so take the pin goes in the hole and it secures there. And so that'll go right here, right through here, right through the other hole, which then lets this pin go right in there. And then it's secured. Just like that. Now all I have to do is weld the bolt to the bottom, to this bottom bar, and it's done. I do still have to air up these tires because they're like completely flat. They even have flat spots on them, so. Alright, so I'm welding this bolt to the bar, and I'm going to be using flux core welding because it's what I'm probably the best at and doesn't break. So it's also the easiest. That one flying. Alright. My helmet on. Got the leather on so I don't burn myself like I've done before. Burn marks on my thingy, I don't know where they look from. The gloves on. Alright. Let's get to welding. I just hope it doesn't burn the little fluffy thing on the mic. So an attack. Now I can continue with the wrist. I could see. I've got some beautiful welds. Like, look at those. absolutely horrendously beautiful. But okay, now that that is on, we're back over here. My tripod decides to fall apart. All right, moment of truth. Ah, scared me. Flip you around, put you right over here. Put the potato cannon in. Back it up. And then we pick it up. Ah, it's still hot. Pick it up, get the pin, and then holes on this side. Put the pin in there. There we go. And so now, when we take this around, it goes with this. And the floppiness in the bar acts as a suspension, I guess. Just take it around. Take it around the garage. Get a good look at that. You can see it working there. It turns. It's beautiful. Back up, trying to jackknife it. Instant jackknife. Too easy. So, I did it. Okay, all that's left. Oh, what's nice is the floppiness. And that metal bar acts like a suspension, which I totally planned for. Now it's attached. I just need to secure that, but I need to go buy some epoxy, but that's for later. I do still need to put a level on here, which I can do that. And then I want to put a laser in the front because it's a movie. So, a few little things. But on the next field day, we'll shoot it with some ammunition that I made a few projectiles. So, it's done. Oh wait, it's not done yet. Jeez. To make it run off butane. But that's just a little hole. Have to drill a hole in the side. And then put it in. Okay. I'll be back after I do that. Alright guys. I put it in. I put some silicone sealant type thing. Then I put some rubber spray. So hopefully it stays sealed. You can see in there that it pokes out. So whenever you get the butane can, put it in there, push down, and it'll spray into the inside. So yeah, there we go. Everything's done. I lubed up the wheels. So now they spin nice and clean. Lubed up the wheels. So perfect. All done. All that's left is the field day.